the Green Bay Packers. With that, let's get up to Wisconsin. Standing by, our Sunday night team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, from a place that's officially been recognized as the loudest venue in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium right here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here at Arrowhead as their beloved Chiefs took field, and they are set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers. Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business. And they'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. In on the tackle, Alex Okafor. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. The last catch took him 2 yards in the wrong direction, so now what can they do on 3rd? Shotgun now for Rodgers. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The play began back at the 23, and they pick up 23. A 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give them 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. From the 27, Rodgers throwing middle, and it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The quick slant caught. The numbers in last week's game for Graham. 3 catches, 62 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Aaron Jones. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do.
On fourth down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Well, we want to remind you that coming up tomorrow night on Monday Night Football, we have a couple of throwback heavyweights of the AFC from the 1970s, the Dolphins and the Steelers from Heinz Field. Kickoff at 8:15 Eastern Time. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Over the middle, it's complete. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Setting aside the matchup of Mahomes and Rodgers for a minute, this game is one of the NFL 100 Series bouts that they're having this season. And we saw the Packers in this game last week when they faced the Raiders, their opponent in Super Bowl II. This week it's the Chiefs, their opponent in the very first Super Bowl way back in 1960s. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. He gets this to Davante Adams. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Morris Claiborne, the former #1 pick of the Cowboys there defensively. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Rodgers. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. From 6 yards away, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. We have hit. Well, why don't we hold off? He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Rodgers now 13 out of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Rodgers to Valdez-Scantling over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
As the field starts to get condensed, the defense likes that a lot, because now you don't have as much space to cover, but a well-run corner route there.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Nice job by Juan Thornhill there to get a hand in and break up the play. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rodgers to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at the 43. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. On 2nd and 1, Rodgers. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shot. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Packer first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll have it past midfield, almost to the 40, before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Still first down.
They get Elton Jenkins, the second rounder from Mississippi State. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Rodgers. Complete to Jones. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. They got the win last week despite not having any interceptions. Tried to come up with one there, could not. But there's a stat category called PBU, pass breakup. That's important too, and they got one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because at least you're there, knocking the ball away. Offense is a...
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Kansas City. And he puts a little something extra into this one, by far his best of the night. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A well-executed 22-yard gain. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Rodgers to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on first. Rodgers in control as he hurries his guys to the line. Aaron Rodgers so cool in these situations, but he's got to get his guys moving.
Yeah, they have to be able to have that urgency while still keeping their cool.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Rodgers to throw. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw, Rodgers. A dump underneath to Jones. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now Rodgers. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. To throw is Rodgers. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. And he comes back with one complete. What a methodical drive this is turning out to be. That time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. They go back to that well. He's had a great game. Defensively, they haven't been able to stop him. Same thing here in overtime.
And sometimes that goes to the play caller's ego, because a lot of times you have so many different plays you want to call, but when you spot a matchup that's working for you or a player that has the hot hand, keep giving it to him. That tells me you're mature as a play caller, and it's working for them in overtime.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And Graham's got it, complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Rodgers again now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The coverage good that time. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Green Bay, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3.